Well, well, well. What do we have here? Could it be the legendary Fluffle deck? Why, yes, it is. Hello folks, I'm the Ghost with Knife and welcome back to more Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and as you saw in the intro, we have finally finished a quote-unquote competitive Fluffle deck. That's right, ever since the testing I have been working hard to do research into this deck and find out what kind of good cards you need to make the deck as powerful as possible, and this is what I have come up with. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the deck list, and then afterwards we'll explain kind of the ideas and theories behind each of the packages. So without further ado, deck list time. So our deck list is as follows. We have one copy of Fluffle Wings, one copy of Fluffle Owl, one copy of Fluffle Sheep, one copy of Edge and Sabers, 3 copies of The Bear, 2 copies of Scythe, 3 copies of Dog, 3 copies of Chain, 3 copies of Penguin, 1 copy of Dolphin, 1 Kumungus, 1 Nibiru, 1 Harpy's Feather Duster, 2 Poly, 2 Frightfur Fusions, 1 Foolish Burial Goods, 3 Frightfur Patchworks, a singleton copy of Lightning Storm and Frightfur Repair, and Triple Tactics Talent, 2 copies of Thrust, 3 copies of Toy Vendor, and 2 copies of Infinite Impermanence in the main deck. The extra deck is also pretty simple to go through. 1 Wolf, 1 Tiger, 1 Sabertooth, 1 Kraken, 1 Daredevil, 2 Cruel Whale, my mistake, 1 Guardian Chimera, 1 Abyss Dweller, 1 Baguska. We also have 1 copy of Zeus, 1 copy of Phoenix, 1 copy of Masquerena, 1 copy of Cross Sheep, and 1 copy of the Underworld Goddess. Without further ado, let's go ahead and explain what each of the cards in this deck does, or at least what each of the packages in this deck is meant to do. Okay, so the core of the deck is going to be our Fluffle cards, and as you can see, our Fluffle main deck lineup is pretty standard. 1 Wings, 1 Owl, 1 Sheep. None of this is too weird. 2 copies of Scythe, just because it's a really powerful card, 1 Dolphin, 3 Penguins, 3 Chains, 3 Dogs, nothing fancy here. We have 2 of the Frightfur Fusions, because in my testing I really wanted more than 1 in my hand, because I wanted more access to Poly, which is why we went ahead and did that, even though Frightfur Patchwork and Edge and Chain can easily fetch out both of these, so we can try to go for our big fusion plays. We have 1 Foolish Burial Goods to basically put a Toy Vendor into the graveyard, so then we can use that to fetch out more cards from our deck to try to be a little bit more consistent. As you can see, we also have a Thrust package. We are already going second deck, and Thrust is really good going second. We do theoretically want 3, but I can only afford 2. I do want to hold on to some of my URs for future decks that I am doing. We also have, because we're using Thrust, we have a singleton copy of Lightning Storm and Harpy's Feather Duster, which is very powerful because they're just great ways to clear our opponent's boards in a hurry. We also have 1 Talent, which is another great going second card. I only own 1. That is the reason we are using 1. We have 2 Impermanence. Again, it's just a great going first or going second card. There's no reason to never really use this card. I've already went over why we have 2 of these. We have 1 Kumungus and 1 Nibiru. I've heard 2 Nibirus is better because then we can just pop it with Whale, but I just don't own 2 Nibirus. I own more Kaijus than Nibirus, and I like Kumungus, so we're using Kumungus. Outside of that, the extra deck is nothing in surprise. Daredevil is really good in combination with Whale. If you can't get a win con off of Daredevil, you can just chuck it to Whale to try to go for a OTK alongside Sabertooth. Everything else in the extra deck makes sense. Guardian Chimera is a surprisingly powerful card with Fluffles, and that is the main reason why we've got it. We also have 1 Abyss Dweller and 1 Baguska, just really good generic 4s, which we have really good access to 4s. Zeus just to go alongside Baguska or Abyss Dweller if we can. 1 Phoenix, mostly just because I don't own Unicorn, and also it's more back row removal, and back row removal is pretty nice. We have 1 copy of Masquerena, purely to try to go into the Goddess on my opponent's turn if need be. Cross Sheep is surprisingly enough one of the core cards of Fluffle, because you can use that if you have a fusion in one of Cross Sheep's zones to constantly loop Penguin and to just keep drawing more resources to doing more nonsense. I mean, my bad. Special summoning cards from your graveyard to do more nonsense. Because again, if you have a fusion and you special summon a card into a zone that Cross Sheep points to, you can use that to bring back Penguin, which resets its soft once per turn, and it's just a really powerful combination. I do not have that much practice in this deck, and I don't know what's ahead for you guys in the games, but hopefully it is really good news, because I'm really excited to play with this deck. Without further ado, let's get right into those games. Crap, I'm going first? That's like the worst thing you could do for me. Actually, let's try to bait them into doing something they don't want to do. You got Ash? Show me that Ash. Show me the Ash. Come on, Ash me. Come on. Maxie? Ugh, you're cringe. Whatever. Even a blind dog is right twice a day. Use bear. Use thrust. I'll grab. I can only use one of these per turn. Grab an imperm, screw you. Now you know I have a damn imperm. And a toy vendor. Do this. Grab Polly. Grab this. If I was a real psychopath, I would have gotten Scythe. But it is perfectly fine. Grabs. It's a Frightfur card. Fusion together. Ooh. No. Going to Kraken. Feather Duster in hand, so if they try to do some back row nonsense, we can. I'm going to the repair. Dang it, I can't use that till the next turn, which is fine. I'll go into Patchwork, it's easier. And I'll activate Toy Vendor. I'll discard the Owl, because I'm not too worried about it now that I have a Patchwork. Don't! Why? Why? We have an imperm, and that's the best we can do is one imperm because we went first, which is one of the worst things that can happen to us. And we lost one of our scythes because Toy Vendor is a gamble. It's what happens when you have an actual gotcha card. We're playing Novel. We're playing the Hungry Burger deck. Let's go ahead and negate it. Did you forget that we had Imperm? I just had a really bad game against Tritons where I made literally one mistake and it cost me. And also, Tritons is a stupid deck. Why does any deck get to have the ability to go into Herald of Perfection? Sorry, I'm salty. I really don't like that card. I thought we left that card in 2011, for crying out loud. Wow, this hand is a hand. So many hand traps that I've got for this, right? Depends on how hard my opponent pops off here. They have a Springen logo, which is kind of funny. Hopefully they're playing Springens? They're probably not, though. They're probably playing Branded, and I probably need to leave. Dark Room of Nightmare! Holy shit! This man's playing Dark Room of Nightmare. Holy fucking shit. Okay. We are playing set 4. Do I see a set 5? Set 5 and pass. Please, my one Harpy's Feather Duster, could you just float to the top of the deck, please? And give me the freest win of my life. Okay. Damn it. It's okay. Dude. Toy vendor. Is it good? You gonna solemn strike my toy vendor? Solemn my toy vendor, I dare you. Solemn my toy vendor, I dare you, you coward. It's Labyrinth. What the hell? Okay. I can't respond to this, so... Dude, are you about to activate 3 Paths of Destiny and pray to God that kills me? Fire darts! Am I about to be OTK'd by fucking fire darts in the Paths of Destiny? How much damage did this take? 1500. Okay, so who's taking damage? I'm gaining life! Yo, watch this. This is gonna be funny as hell. Discard toy vendor. To grab a toy vendor, I will special summon my bear. Actually, special summon the dog. Activating the dog. Activate toy vendor. Welcome to Fluffles! Okay. I'm getting excited and I need to calm down. Do we go into Sabers? I think we go into Sabers. I think now is a good time to grab Sabers because I've got Patchwork in hand. And we'll use this to grab... Wings. That's a really good card in this situation. Watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this. We're about to pop off, pop off. Using the Patchwork. Grabbing a Polymerization. Grabbing a Chain. I do not need Fluffle Bear. We're gonna go ahead and use this. Baba Booey! Watch this. Watch me now. Use this. Actually, hold up. Let me read that Chimera real quick. As fusion summoned, you can draw cards equal to the number of cards. Destroy cards. Oh my god. From the field. Red Doggo. Chain. And Wings. So it's only gonna get rid of 1 card, but then Whale's gonna get rid of another card with Toy Vendor. Ho ho ho! Activate Edge and Chain to grab the Fusion. And I don't think we can OTK here. Well, we totally can. What am I saying? We totally OTK here. This. Draw 2, pop that nonsense. Magic Cylinder! Special summon the bear. Using the chain, or using the links. Going to discard... Oh, we gotta banish. Never mind. Just kidding. Banish that. Draw another card, getting rid of the toy vendor. Activates the other toy vendor. Jesus Christ, this deck is nuts. Pop off. Did I already normal summon? I think I normal summoned already. I think I just normal summoned the freaking penguin. I can't remember. I did. Cool. Activate toy vendor. Not done yet. Hold on, what? Jesus Christ, you're kidding me. Make my poly back real quick. I wasn't done with that, actually. Jesus fucking Christ, this is nuts. Going to whale. Using... you... and you. The whale. Activate penguin's effect, but also activate whale's effect. We're going to use that to get rid of toy vendor, which is going to get us another card, and then we're going to frightful fusion, and we're just going to end this game. Get rid of you. Get rid of you, because I don't care about Dark Room and Nightmare. I don't know what that nonsense was, but now you're open. I'm going to discard. Brain doesn't want to work. It's fine. Get rid of the bear, because that doesn't matter at this rate. Activate toy vendor. I'm getting very excited. I need to calm down. Just calm down. Just calm down. Okay. I can't use sheep yet. Huh? What's this effect? No, that doesn't do anything right now. Now we OTK here. Now I make damn sure I OTK. I want you. Uno. What? Okay. What the hell happened? Oh, I canceled on accident. What? It's not... What? What? It's not letting me finish. Oh! I need a fusion monster! I'm stupid! I understand why it's not letting me do it now. It's because I need to get rid of the stupid whale. I'm having a moment. Oh, I'm dead anyways. Well, shit. We have enough to OTK anyways. We're gonna do that now. Just because I'm stupid. I was like, why can't I do this? It's because I had to use the whale. Sorry that took me so long. I was just like, why isn't this working the way I wanted to? I definitely need to practice the Frightfur combos. But yeah, that's basically how to OTK through Magic Cylinder and whatever else nonsense they had. I do want to know what they played, so I'm going to check their deck list. I have never seen a burn deck like this. This is kind of hilarious. Ukazi, tremendous fire, meteor, chain energy. Why no third dark room? I guess they just couldn't afford it. Yeah. This is a surprisingly cheap deck to build. It's just a lot of burn. I'm glad they've gotten to gold with this though. Congrats. Middle of the Frightfurs video proficiency test. I've been doing these off camera on my account for a while. I actually read this one earlier. I've taken this test a few times. This remains on the field because basically this banishes it at the end of the next end phase, but this can't. Nothing can be banished with the Imperial Iron Wall. And I got this one right the first time anyways. I've done this test a few times. There's just a lot of cards I don't know. What the hell is that? Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem? That was a complete shot in the dark. Cool. He's a 5. He's one of the only 5 monarchs in there, and it's the most confusing thing ever. Cyber Dragon Infinity, I got this one wrong earlier. It's infinite in permanence. Infinity's the hint. If I get one more right, I win. Which I do know this one. It's Harpy's Featherstorm. So we did our proficiency test. Nothing else matters. That is Amazoness Swordswoman. You cannot fool me. I know that card very well. Why did I get these questions the first time? Utopia? What? Why isn't Utopia in the first XYZ deck? That doesn't make any sense. I read this one earlier. It can't be activated because the way Dimension Shifter works, you can't send it to the graveyard. I'm gonna go ahead and read that explanation. Yeah, this didn't make sense the first time I saw this question, but yeah. So yeah, cards that Imperial Iron Wall means you can't be banished. I knew that one. Oh, I didn't know that was a card. I didn't know that was a card either. I just kind of guessed about this one. I'm not even gonna lie. The board's a 5, Infinity. Which one's the Nova? Okay, how in the world? They look the same. Isn't it the same dang card? Whatever. Cyber Dragons suck and no one likes them anyways. I knew the Amazon cards because I like Amazonesses. How does this work? The effect of Maxi requires you to be sent to the graveyard in order to meet its activation. If the effect of Dimension Shifter is applied and cards cannot be sent to the graveyard, Maxi can't be activated. Okay, cool. So Dimension Shifters and Maxi counter is what they're telling me. Even though banning Maxi is an appropriate Maxi counter as well. Anyways, we are proficient! How many more of these do I have to do, I wonder? Is 8 the last one? No, I think it's like 10. I could do the test now, but... Oh god, Ritual, Pendulum, and Link. Oh god, I don't do one of those things. I don't Pendulum Summon. Whatever. We'll go back to that later. Second into this Mystery Max up. Which is good, because that's how we can OTK. So we have a Nibiru, which is great if they're playing branded. My opponent is playing first. They are probably terrified that they get to play first. Because normally that means I'm up to some OTK shenanigans, which they would be 100% right if they did. What the hell is that? It's Infernities? Dude, pop off. Go ahead. Alright. Well, wait. That's one special summon. That's 2, actually, for their summons for Infernity. For Nibiru. They're gonna discard that. Which doesn't mean they get to special summon it. That's 3. They have no cards in hand, which goes great for Infernities. Also goes great for my damn Nibiru. This is 4. How does this card work again? Burning Abyss. From your hand to the graveyard. You can send this card to the graveyard, then target up to 2 Infernity monsters in your graveyard, special summon them. So I need to wait until they have 2 Infernity monsters in their graveyard. They've got 1, and then they'll special summon with this, and then we activate Nibiru. We just ruin their life. This will be the first successful use of Nibiru I ever have, so I'm pretty excited about this, I'm not gonna lie. One more. Come on, dude. You have to have more plays, dude. Come on. Monster Reborn. If I Nibiru now, they'll have access to launcher, which is why I need to wait. But I could Nibiru now. Nope, I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Yeah. Pop off, pop off. There you go. Not yet. Now! Nibiru! It feels so good to finally do that. And it's not even that big, oh my god. And they scoop! Finally, the investment paid off! Alright, if I can win this game, then I hit Platinum 1. And hopefully I don't have to deal with frickin' Dark Worlds again, and just bricking as hard as I did. That's one thing that I've heard Fluffles have, is really hard brick hands, which I just have to accept. I'm just excited because I could actually win this, and that's something. We have a Nibiru and an infinite permanence in hand. Holy shit. We don't have anything else to go off of these cards, but we have a Nibiru. Nibiru is in hand. I repeat, Nibiru is in hand. Please tell me you're playing some sort of Giga Summoning deck. If they Ash Blossom my Fluffle Dog, I can thrust, and then when I thrust, I can grab my Patchwork. What the hell are you doing? Set a monster pass. Am I having a stroke? There's Patchwork. Okay. We need to bait Blossom here. Have you got Ash? You Ash Blossom me? You Ash Blossom this real quick, man. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna search for my deck. This is my starter. You've never seen Fluffles. What are you talking about? You're gonna Ash Blossom this. And then I'm gonna thrust and it's gonna be hilarious. They let me have it! That is some psychosocial crap there. Okay. Activate Bear. Activate Vendor. Patchwork. I swear to God, if you Ash Blossom this. If this is what they Ash Blossom, I'm gonna be so pissed off. If they know not to Blossom Dog, they're insane. They're actually psychotic. God, I really want 3 sights on my deck. I gotta somehow work that number in there. Okay. Polymerization. Cool. Gonna summon the whale. Getting rid of Penguin. And the Imp. Best thing I can do here. Gonna use Whale to get rid of their face down card. I'm gonna go for my OTK. Activate Penguin. Sure. I don't think I should, but I'm going to. Whale. And then I'm gonna chain together. Chain. Alright, Ash Blossom. Go ahead. I'm ready this time. Nope. We are going to pass priority. Not yet. I don't think they know about that nonsense. Cool. Alright, cool. I'm gonna go get my Miracle Fusion. Don't mind me. Dude, this deck is insane. Toy Vendor. Get rid of that card. Oh my god, it's Slifer. Discard Toy Vendor. This is insane. This is insane. This is insane, dude. Oh my god. Okay. We'll use the whale as effect before we activate the fusion, because then I can put the other whale in the graveyard, and then we'll bring it back with the saber tooth, which is how the combo's supposed to work. Which is why you have 2 of them. Reading the cards explains the cards. Son of a bitch, I can't do that. Screw it. We're gonna go into the Daredevil instead. Take this. We add sabers because I can't do anything else with that. So I'm gonna attempt an OTK here. I need cheap. I'm gonna attempt an OTK here, and it's gonna be hilarious. We do Frightfurs fusion. Going into the Sabertooth. Using the Daredevil we threw away because I'm a psychopath and I'm also a genius. Oh my god. Chain. Sheep. I'm sorry, do you have gores for this? Do you really have gores for this? Are you sitting there telling me you own a gores? Are you kidding me? You know what? Thrust. I'm thrusting. I've had enough of your crap. Oh, now we Ash Blossom. Now that I did my entire frickin' combo, we need to Ash Blossom my thrust. Makes perfect sense. Should have gone into cross sheep and done some cross sheep stuff. It's fine. Oh, cool. We can just do this. Yeah. Yo, thanks for the monster. Sphere mode this, dickhead. Closed goddess. Biatch. This underworld is closed. Very nice, very nice. Sphere mode this, bitch. You can't kill me with Raw now. The underworld's closed, biatch. So we can't get sphere moded, which is like the one thing that I was terrified of the most. We can't die to Raw. I don't know if we can imperm it, but if I can imperm whatever they've got, I'm going to. There's nothing else I can really have in my graveyard is the crazy thing. We use so many resources to just get to that point. Feather Duster? They had a Feather Duster anyways? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Alright, I'm tired of Raw, dude. I'm really tired of Raw. I'm really tired of Raw. I stopped sphere mode. That's like the best thing I can say. Ancient Chant. Unfortunately, they can't tribute my cards. You can tribute summon one monster during your main phase in addition to your normal summoner set. Can't tribute Ra though because you don't get the cards for it. Damn right. Is this it? Please. You think I don't own a monster? You know what, man? How's it feel? Penguin, go! What can I possibly link into that would help me here? Nightmare Phoenix. Alright, buddy. Had enough of your nonsense. Get out of here. Get penguined. You may have stopped my almighty whale, but this underworld is closed. Get back into the underworld, Ra. No one wants you here. I am officially a platinum duelist. No one cares about this nonsense. Platinum duelist with fluffles. Oh my god. Yes, now is a great time to laugh like Ripperoo from Crash Bandicoot. Little bird buddy. Oh my god. We did it. So what do we learn about Frightfurs in our games? It's pretty simple. I'm a big fan of this deck, I'm not gonna lie. After the fiasco with Dark Lords, I've been kind of timid to try out an archetype like this because it's not a meta archetype, it's kind of jank, but I really had fun with this. Even though this deck has its fair share of bricks, let's not lie, I still really like this deck. And it's probably just because Cruel Whale is such an awesome card. It's great at destroying your opponent's cards, setting up big plays with Sabertooth and your Frightfur Fusion. It's just a really fun deck that has a really powerful turn 2 OTK engine. And I know this isn't the best Frightfurs deck, and I know that I probably made quite a few misplays with this, and I'd like your feedback if you're a Fluffle fan, or if you just know things that I could do to make this deck just a little bit better, because I want this to be as competitive as possible, because I do want to actually try to climb with this and learn this deck. This is definitely a deck that I am interested in. The only card that I would kind of stray away from right now would be Maxi, but we're not going to talk about that right now. We're at the end of the Frightfur video. I'm going to be making a whole video on my thoughts on Maxi in the future. But until then, go ahead and leave me some comments down below, some ideas, some things that I could do to make the Fluffle deck better, and I will see you guys in the next video. So thank you for tuning in. I hope you have a wonderful day.